Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us. This is INX Prime Live. Remember, we are on your screens every single Monday to Friday between the hours of 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Now, today we are talking about quite an incredible organization. We are talking about Taawun Fi. Now, that is an organization dedicated to uplifting communities through dynamic and trusted resources. It is renowned for its commitment to social justice, convening dialogues, and creating platforms for engagement on critical issues. Now, drawing inspiration from the leadership of Hassim Phosa and Hawa Moses, the organization uses memory to inform, develop, and define its initiatives. Now, I am joined now by Hawa Moses, who will share with us its plans for its senior citizen event on the 22nd of June. Assalamu alaikum, Hawa. Thanks for joining us here at INX Prime Live.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having us.
No, it's a pleasure to have you. I just want to get into this conversation. I know Memuna and I were very excited when we heard about the senior citizen, event that you are going to be hosting. But I just want to take it back a little bit and talk about Taawun Fi. I just want to understand, what are you guys all about? And just tell me a little bit more about your commitment towards social justice and community upliftment.
Our organization is based in Enedale, south of Johannesburg. It is a underprivileged community. Our community hardly gets benefits that are meant for them. So on our side, we try our utmost best to try and uplift the community socially and morally without making them feel a bit left out from society. We're based in the south of Johannesburg. It's quite excluded and secluded. We pass the toll gate of the Grasmere toll gate. Most of our senior citizens don't even get out of Enedale. They are stuck there for like the whole year. So our organization tries and gets to them like basic meals on a daily basis. If not, we try and give back to the community whichever way we can with whatever resources are available at that time.
No, that's very important, and you know what, the work that you guys do is incredible. Congratulations and thank you for the work that you do. But I just want to come back to the importance of direction when it comes to an organization. We've seen many organizations, some of them, for example, that don't do really well because the leadership isn't in the right place. But then you get some, like for example, the Gift of the Givers, which are led very, very well. So let's talk about leadership, and I just want to understand, in terms of your leadership and your partner's leadership in the organization called Hassim Phosa, how has that led to the direction of the initiatives that you guys take in the organization?
Alhamdulillah, I must say, with the leadership is by leading from example. We try and live a simple lifestyle, and therefore when we are giving back to the community, we give back in the sense that we don't make anybody feel as though we are doing them a favor or anything. And when giving back, we are always actively involved. They don't see all the hard work that is put in the raising of the funds, the knocking on the door, seeking funding. When we get back and we're on the front line, we do so with a smile and we do it the best of our ability. And every single individual, every beneficiary is tried to, we try and serve with dignity, and we try and give them hope for the future in that sense.
No, I love that. And I'm just looking at this month. It's the month of June. We know we had Father's Day. We know we also had Eid. We also had an election. But it's also, the 16th of June was Youth Day, and it is Youth Month in particular. I know that you guys are hosting this elderly event that is taking place on the 22nd of June. Normally, people would assume that you'd host a youth event during this month. Please let us know what inspired you to host this elderly event on the 22nd of June.
Our event is inspired by Youth Day. The youth of 1976, the senior citizens of today, those are the people that fought for us and for freedom that we have today. So we are thanking them, and the little that we can do is by giving them that special treatment on this specific day. So alhamdulillah, with Allah's qudrat, we have been blessed with a few blankets that we would be donating, and we have a lunch meal and a little gift pack that we will be offering them. And this small gifts to us makes a big difference to them. Some of them don't have proper blankets. It will be the best meal for the year. and the gift is just a bonus.
No, I love that. And I'm so glad that you guys have managed to tie it up so nicely with the Youth Month and Youth Day as well. You know, we are getting a lot of comments and questions coming in from social media. People are, you know, loving the idea of hosting this event on the 22nd of June. And people are saying that, you know, firstly, they're in full support of what you're doing, but also just in terms of, you know, the people that want to actually maybe, for example, attend. Maybe you can share with us more details about the event and what can people expect from this elderly event happening on the 22nd?
Okay, so our volunteers are 59 and below. So if you would like to attend and you are under 59, you come in as a volunteer. If you are 60 plus, that's when you get a seated table and you are our guest of honor for the day. And then we have our guest speakers who are in the range of social workers, nurses, donors, and community leaders.
Okay, that's brilliant. And I mean, just touching on some of the speakers as well that are going to be there. You know, I know that there's going to be quite a few prominent speakers. Maybe you can share with us some of the speakers that are going to be attending as well, and what some of the topics could be that they'll speak about on the day.
Okay, so for now, our speakers are still not 100% confirmed, but there is a member from social development that will be speaking about the social welfare of the individuals, their SASSA grants, their rights and their responsibilities, and what they can do if when they are being abused or neglected in their homes. Then we have nurses that will be doing checks on them, just the basic diabetes, high blood pressure and general checks. And then we have donors and sponsors that has made the difference and also made this event possible, that will be telling them about how they can benefit as seniors from their different organizations.
No, Alhamdulillah. I'm just thinking now, a lot of, we are getting questions coming in as well. A lot of people, I think they're just not educated enough in terms of our senior citizens because, firstly, they're very quiet. They're not on social media. You know, they're practically doing their own thing. And a lot of people don't really understand or can fathom the challenges that, you know, a senior citizen might experience in that sense. What are some of the challenges away from their SASSA money? You know, what are some of the other challenges that they would face? And how does your event plan to help or assist in that?
Okay, one of our guest speakers are from the Department of Security and Safety and the SAPS. So we have senior citizens that has come to our organization crying out that they are being abused and that their monies or their foods are being taken by their grandchildren who are perhaps abusing drugs or abusing them in whichever way. In that sense, we have the responsibility to now connect them to the relevant departments. If need be, SAPS would step in and they, on the day, present their duties and their roles towards the senior citizens. So it's an educational program to the seniors as well, guiding them on what they need to do when they are in trouble, whichever trouble they are in.
No, that's true. I mean, let's say it's the 23rd or 24th of June, right? Event's done. Everything's over, you've hosted your event, it was very successful. What are some of the outcomes that you would like to have achieved post your event?
That no senior citizen sits in a quiet corner abused, neglected, or uninformed. If any challenge, whatever it is that they are facing, they are able to step up and come to our offices and speak to one of our colleagues. Any representative is equipped and will be trained and informed on the 22nd of what they can do to help our senior citizens. We don't usually work with the case until somehow the senior citizen is placed in a place of safety. It's just unfortunate that we can't take them in. We do not host a home or anything like that, but we do guide them to relevant departments.
No, I mean, a lot of people are very excited and we can't wait to find out more about your event that is taking place now on the 22nd of June. Again, Hawa, thank you so much for joining us tonight on INX Prime Live.
Jazakallah so much for having us on the show.
You're most welcome, guys. That is Hawa Moses, who is actually hosting this incredible event. Now, she is part of Taawun Fi, and she is hosting this incredible event on the 22nd of June. It is for our senior citizens. And if you do want to volunteer and you're under the age of 59, make sure that you do get into contact with her. Or if you're over the age of 59 and you're 60 and above, please make sure that you do attend so that you can enjoy a day that is purely made out for you. Now, on that note, we are going to head off to Masjid Al-Aqsa for Salah.